TD Nation, welcome back to another MUT 15 episode. Gonna start things off with the Team of the Week content that came out on Monday. The offensive hero is Cam Newton. Now I gotta give my prayers to Cam Newton. He was involved in a very serious car accident yesterday. Sounded like it could have been a lot worse than it was, but I still gotta give Cam Newton my prayers, and I also gotta give my prayers to Eric Berry. Hashtag Berry Strong. Hopefully we will see him back in the NFL sooner than later. And then over on defense, the defensive hero is Sheldon Richardson, and EA finally gave a new card to Jamie Collins. I know I'm a Patriots fan, so I probably sound biased, but look at his stats. 6'3", 87 speed, 85 zone coverage, along with 71 catching, but he also has 84 block shed, and his finesse move is pretty well as well. He had a couple sacks against the Chargers, so he's a very good all-around card. You guys will definitely see me picking him up sooner than later, and I decided to go ahead and purchase a 7 Pro Pack bundle. I saw there wasn't a T.Y. Hilton on the auction house. A few times I've seen him up for around 400k. He sold instantly, so hopefully if we pull him, we will be MUT rich. I mean, I'll have to bring you guys a flashback pack opening, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see if we can get him first. In the first pack, we really don't get anything here. In pack number 2, we get Reggie Nelson from the Cincinnati Bengals. Pretty decent card, but not really what we're looking for. Here in pack number 3, Chris Culliver from the 49ers. Man, what is going on with the San Francisco 49ers? I kind of hope they make the playoffs just so they can shut up all the critics. But anyways, on to pack number 4, we get a road to the playoffs, Matt Ryan. And then the rest of the pack, well, not really worth talking about. So with just a few packs remaining, can we get one of these Team of the Week players? In this pack right here, we get Khalif Barnes from the Oakland Raiders. Also, I know I want T.Y. Hilton, but I wouldn't mind a Jamie Collins. I mean, we can insert him into the lineup right away, but Clay Matthews has been playing so well for us. I'm not sure where we would put him. In pack number 6, once again, not really what we're looking for. So in the final pack of today's episode, the player we are going to get is... Okay, wait for it. Here we go. There it is. A rising star, Zach Martin from the Dallas Cowboys. Not a whole lot going on in that pack opening. So we'll take a quick look at our lineup before we jump into week number 3. Carson Palmer leading the offense along with Team of the Week Megatron and MVP Le'Veon Bell. And then over here on defense, we got Terrell Suggs and that Thanksgiving Deion Sanders. So here we go, week number 3, hoping to keep the win streak going. We're taking on the Carolina Panthers at San Diego. Cam Newton is his quarterback. LaShawn McCoy is his halfback. And on the first play, McCoy really has nowhere to go. 3rd and 2, McCoy up the middle. Meets Luke Kuechly, and look at this. Starting off the game, my opponent is actually, okay, he's actually not punting the ball. He goes for the fake, and he ends up getting it. So back comes Cam Newton on 1st and 10, gets hit while he's thrown, and we had a couple of players that could have picked that one off. So on 3rd and 10, Cam Newton dropping back, and he's throwing to the wrong team. Starts off the game 1 for 4, really nowhere to go. So here we are on offense. Le'Veon Bell first carry. Doesn't really get anything on that play. So on 3rd and 2, Carson Palmer stands in the pocket and finds Emmanuel Sanders. And Sanders gets some serious yards after the catch, picks up 35 yards on the play. So here we are on 2nd and 7. Carson Palmer finds Mohamed Sanu. Sanu is just short of the first down. So on 3rd and 2, we're going to give it right back to Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to fight his way in for a first down. So on 1st and goal, right back to Le'Veon Bell. And he is in for the game's first touchdown. And as you guys can see, we already have the ball back in the red zone. My opponent did absolutely nothing on offense. And Le'Veon Bell really struggling to get the run game going. So if we can't get him going on the ground, we are going to get him going in the receiving game. Takes it in for his 2nd touchdown. And just like that, we're up 14-0. So Cam Newton going to hand this one off to LaShawn McCoy. And this right here is probably the biggest play my opponent has had all day. McCoy takes it up the middle for 14 yards. Cam Newton on 2nd and 10, once again just throwing into double coverage. Really nowhere to go with the ball. And on 3rd and 10 does the same exact thing. And my opponent would punt me the ball. So we're in a 2-minute drill at this point. Once again finding Emmanuel Sanders. He's just having a huge day for us. Carson Palmer going to go play action. We see Steve Smith. And Steve Smith is going to make a juke move. Finally brought down at about the 32-yard line. With 30 seconds remaining, 3rd and 12. Carson Palmer is going to take a shot for Emmanuel Sanders. But that one's just a little bit overthrown. So we take the field goal. And we start the second half up 17-0. And who else? Emmanuel Sanders with another huge reception. And after that play, I really wanted to establish the run game. Le'Veon Bell going left side, spins off of one tackle, and is finally brought down at the 33-yard line. Once again, Le'Veon Bell makes a spin move, gets inside the 5, and later on 3rd and goal, we're going to put Greg Olsen in motion, and Jonas Gray is going to get in for the touchdown. I'm not like Bill Belichick. I actually still use Jonas Gray. So on 1st and 10, again, we find Rob Gronkowski. He's had a quiet day, but I mean, Emmanuel Sanders has just been burning his secondary here on 1st and 10. Another screen pass to Le'Veon Bell. Look at the blocks down the field, and Le'Veon Bell gets in for his 3rd touchdown of the game. And soon after that, your peer has quit the game. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into week number 4. Carson Palmer, dangerous pass, but Steve Smith comes away with it. Steve Smith makes a juke move, and he is gone. I do got to admit that play was kind of lucky, but there's not a better way to start off the game. So here comes Peyton Manning. Marshawn Lynch is his halfback. I see Jordy Nelson in the slot. It looks like he has a lot of dangerous weapons on offense, so our defense is going to have their work cut out for him. 2nd and 9, Peyton Manning. Standing in the pocket, finds Jordy Nelson underneath, but great wrap-up tackle by Casey Hayward. 3rd and 8 now, Peyton Manning goes play action, rolls out to the right, and I have no idea what he was doing on that play. So just like that, my opponent has to pump me the ball, but we really didn't do anything with it. So here's Peyton Manning back on offense. Marshawn Lynch, really nowhere to go on that play. 3 rushes for 3 yards. Peyton Manning on 2nd and 9, intercepted by Major Wright. Looking to take this one back, but he's brought down at the 29-yard line. So great field position for us. Carson Palmer going play action, looking down the field, finds Steve Smith, who's finally brought down at the 2-yard line. Carson Palmer already over 100 yards. And who else but Le'Veon Bell is going to get into the end zone for our 2nd touchdown of the game. So Peyton Manning, how's he going to respond? Standing in the pocket, throws this one deep, and throws yet another interception. This time, it's to Harrison Smith. It's crazy. It seems like one game I drop a ton of interceptions, and the next game we are getting them all. Rob Gronkowski signals for a 1st down. 2nd and 13 now, Carson Palmer. All day to throw. Carson Palmer finds Le'Veon Bell, makes a juke move, and fights his way inside the 10. So with 50 seconds remaining, I get my opponent to jump off sides. I see the flag. I take a shot for the end zone, and it pays off. Rob Gronkowski into the end zone. Already up 21-0 at this point. Peyton Manning has thrown back-to-back interceptions, and that's going to make it 3 interceptions in a row. Casey Hayward gets the pick 6, and I have a feeling you guys know what's coming. He's going to go ahead, throw the ball into the crowd, and I think my opponent probably threw his controller too. He goes on and quits the game. So just like that, we start off the season 4-0. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back with a wager match tomorrow. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Drop a like for more Madden 15. And of course, leave some feedback down below. I'm TD Presents, and I'm signing out.